Protesters have been taking to the streets of Seoul all week, the main message being, we don't want a devastating conflict with the DPRK. Mr. Trump, can you please stop the angry war talk? We're less than 60 kilometres from the DPRK's long-range artillery and rockets, so people here are understandably nervous. They believe Donald Trump's rhetoric is not helping to ease the situation on the Korean Peninsula, but instead inflame the tensions.
We don't welcome Trump because we know that what Trump is doing is to making the situation worse.
But the picture here is complicated by the fact that the unpopularity of Donald Trump does not necessarily translate into a rejection of a close alliance with the United States or even a strong defense policy for South Korea. In many ways, many of the views here mirror those of President Moon Jae-in, who has pushed for a strong defense policy at the same time as pushing for unconditional dialogue with the DPRK, even the re-establishment of diplomatic and economic ties. And while only 17% of South Koreans now say they have a favorable opinion of Trump, many of them did turn out to greet the president. We're now a short distance across town with some of the 17% of South Koreans who say they like Donald Trump and his tough, hardline approach to dealing with Kim Jong-un and his government. They say the fact that it has now been quiet for weeks in the DPRK is proof that Trump's tough tactics are working.
The U.S. is the best ally for us. And we've been in a close alliance for almost 70 years now.
Whether they hate him or love him, as the people do here, most South Koreans want a more comprehensive policy when it comes from the Trump White House, not just regarding the DPRK and its nuclear and missile programs, but also regarding the free trade agreement, which Donald Trump keeps threatening to rip up. Most of all, South Koreans want reassurance, and they hope to hear it when Donald Trump becomes the first president since Bill Clinton in the early 1990s to address the National Assembly. Jack Barton, CGTN, Seoul.